What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Dave, and I'm back. I ain't did a live in a while. I've been pretty busy doing other stuff. But happy 4th of July. Hope y'all are being safe. Watch out for motorcycles. Motorcycle riders, watch out for somebody who cut their grass and let the grass clippings in the street. And that's a lot of people don't realize. Grass clippings in the street are not good for motorcyclists. It's like a motorcycle driver trying to ride their motorbike, their Harley, on ice. It can mess them up bad. Cause an accident because you blew your grass clippings out to the street. What up, Moken? Yeah, it should be illegal. And actually, in some it is, bud. You can't have your grass clippings in the street here in Springfield. It's illegal. So I don't know if anybody knows that, but in some cities that it is illegal to leave grass clippings from your yard blown out into the street and leave them there. You can't do that. It not only is it fucking disrespectful to of yourself for doing that, but it's also like ice for motorcyclists who ride bikes. I swear to God, I don't know why it is. It's because of the way the tires are made on the motorcycles, but grass clippings and motorcycles do not mix. Do not mix at all. It should be illegal to leave grass clippings in the street through the whole country. Yes, I believe that to the fullest. So if you mow your yard, make sure you blow the grass clippings back out of the street, back into your yard, or bag them up and get rid of them, because you never know. Happy 4th of July. What's up? Hello, everybody. I know Jesus is coming. I've known that for a long time. Thanks for the reminder, and hello. Happy 4th of July. I hope everybody is well, and I hope you are being safe and don't blow anybody up. What's up, 2-4? But as I was saying, yeah, grass clippings in the street is like ice to motorcyclists. So anybody on a motorcycle, they come past a yard or past a house down the street that has grass clippings in the street, it's like ice. And you could severely hurt somebody. And so be wise, be kind, watch out for motorcyclists, and blow your grass clippings back into your yard. I see way too many people who don't do that and don't care. Happy 4th. Happy 4th of July. God bless America. There's a big aerial bomb that just went off behind my work. How are you, Dave? 2-4. I am here at work on the 4th of July. No, I'm not lighting fireworks, man. I'm working, dude. I couldn't afford fireworks. I live in Illinois, man, and you can't afford nothing here. And it's completely illegal for you to own, possess, or shoot off fireworks without a license or a permit here in Illinois. You can't celebrate the 4th of July without a permit or a seasonal license for it. So You can't even buy the fireworks you want to shoot off here in Illinois. You have to go over to Missouri to do it. Any projectiles, right? Any projectiles. You can't do any of that. It's Illinois. I believe Illinois, New York, and California are the three most unpatriotic states in America because they all have the same rules. They all have the same laws. They all follow off each other. So that you can't even be patriotic and celebrate the country you was born and raised in. So I agree with you, Monkey. Dang, it's a shame, a dang shame. So it is what it is, though. But if anybody's celebrating the 4th of July, do it responsibly, do it safely, and don't try to blow your hand off. I've seen a few of my friends do that. So other than that, man, I'm just sitting here at work. Then when I get off of work, I got to go home. It's just so I can turn around and come back into work tomorrow and work open to close. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. all by myself, which is fine. I don't care. It's money. Next month, I will be taking over the store as manager. And I will be working day shifts at that point in time. On August 8th of next month is my 30th wedding anniversary to my wife, 30 years of being married. I am going to take that day off, and I am going to sit there and relax and not do nothing and just chill and just celebrate and spend it with my wife. So, a big milestone. I'm not going out to dinner. Can't afford it here in Illinois. Not going to do any of that. So we're just going to sit at home, relax, enjoy each other's company, smoke, and that's it. Just chill. Probably cook a steak on the grill. So, you know those little firecrackers you buy, they come in a box and you throw on the ground and they pop? You know those little poppers? You're not even supposed to own those without a permit. You're not even supposed to be able to buy them without a permit, but people still sell them. Sparklers, the same thing. It's crazy. It's un-American, really, if you think about it. But yeah, so that's my plan. But yeah, next month I take over as management. I'll be working day shift hours. And full-time hours, pay raise, the whole 9 yards, which I can't wait till that happens. No more weekends. Have every Saturday and Sunday off. Be home by 5:30 the latest every night. And it's going to be great, man. I can't wait. Can't wait till that starts. Yeah, I got to close the store here in about 44 minutes. And then I'm going home to chill. Other than that, I ain't doing nothing but working or trying. Actually, I'm sitting on my butt doing nothing. Hey, Moken, are you there, bud? Moken, are you there, dude? Check this out. You see that? You know what that is, bro? That is a USB. What is it? What do you think it is? And I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. This, what I just showed on the screen, is an ink pen that you can recharge with a USB cord, but you can put your 1 gram card in. So if you're in the middle of class, you can get high while you're doing your essay. Yeah, it's an ink pen, bro. It's an ink pen with a USB charger on it because it's got a battery in it, so you can put your 1 gram THC card on, so you can smoke while you're doing your homework. Oh, what are they going to come out with next? I don't understand it, man. What happened to just the basics? You know, we don't need all this nonsense. I mean, who thinks of this shit? It's just dumb. But yeah, it's an ink pen that you could recharge and put a 1 gram card on and smoke while you're writing out your homework or your essay or so. Give you a pack of zigzags, you're good? All right, bro. Which ones you want? You want the original? You want the cut corners? You want the 1 1/4s? You want ultra thins, king size? I got all the zigzags you need, Bob. I got all the zigzags you need. What's up, dude? All right, guys, I'll be right back. Hold on. Be safe traveling. What's up, everybody? I'm back. I just had a customer, my fifth customer of the night. It's been so dead. But that's the way I expect it to be on the 4th of July. You think we would close early too, but no, that's not the case. What are your all's plans tonight for the 4th? I ain't doing nothing. Obviously, you see it, I'm working. You don't have to be an American to enjoy the 4th of July. If you believe in a free country and you believe in America, then celebrate the 4th of July. Believe. Same goes to you, Monkey Man. Be safe out there, bud. Thank you. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. I fell off my no caffeine wagon and went and got me a Monster. What's up, Ray? Happy 4th of July, bro. I know it's un-American to work on the 4th of July, but when you work for somebody that's not an American, who don't believe in celebrating certain holidays, you don't get that option. Be safe, monkey. I know, right? How you doing today, Ray? You gonna go celebrate, watch some fireworks, or blow some shit up? Man, I would go blow shit up. My brother was thinking about it. He's got an ATF license where he could carry and sell and buy all the explosives. I was thinking about joining him and going out to the riverside and blowing up his friend's Tesla. The battery gave out and he doesn't feel like paying for a new battery, so he decided he wanted to blow it up. I may take a couple cameras out there and record it if we do it. Then again, he may do it before I even get off work. Who knows? And no, he's not going out there to blow up his Tesla because he hates Elon Musk. He just don't want to spend the $25,000 for a new battery. I told him to stick about 4 pounds of tannerite in the middle of the car. I'll tell you what, though, last night, my wife had a very bad night, man. Her RLS was acting up. No matter what she did, she probably didn't get to sleep until about midnight, 1 a.m. Yeah, she was having a real bad, real terrible night last night, man. None of her medicine was working. It was bad. What do you mean? He already removed the battery, bro. If you're talking about what I'm thinking you're talking about, he already took the old battery out. No, Ray, I don't. I have Facebook. I have Messenger. I don't actually have Facebook per se. Of course, I never check it. I have Messenger because there's certain family members and friends that have that. Instagram, I've never ever in life ever had an account on Instagram. Um, it's just not something that I saw myself ever doing. So Moken used to, and a lot of other people used to be like, you should get Instagram, you should get Instagram. And I never felt the need to have it. Because the way I always looked at it is like this: if people really want to reach out to me, they can text me or call me. I didn't need a social media account, and I kind of still feel that way. But here I am on social media, on YouTube, doing podcasts. So I don't know. Look, I just never had it. I never felt the need to. It was not necessary. You know what I'm saying, Ray? I guess I always looked at Instagram as the free version of OnlyFans. Hell yeah, Ray, there's nothing wrong with it. Don't listen to Moken Ray. He's just talking shit. And the reason why he's talking shit is because he don't know how to watch his mouth when it comes to certain things and not get kicked off of stuff. So every time he opens his mouth, he gets booted off, blocked, and banned. And that, or his Facebook account gets hacked and stuff like that because he don't know how to set up a good enough password, and then he throws a fit like a little 2-year-old. But you still got Instagram, don't you, Moken? Man, dude, whatever, bro. Got hacked. My ass, bro. Come on, man. Hey, what are you going to do about Discord when your Discord gets hacked, huh? What are you going to do then, Moken? What are you going to do when your World of Warcraft account gets hacked? What are you going to do? And Discord has been hacked. Discord accounts have been hacked. What are you going to do? You're going to stop everything? You're not going to play Xbox no more? You're not going to play World of Warcraft? You're not going to have an email or an Instagram or TikTok or whatever else you decide because they get hacked? Then what are you going to do? You're going to go back out and playing tiddlywinks and hopscotch and Foursquare because you just give up on everything? Yep, done. You're a moron, dude. You kill me, dude. You kill me, bro. It doesn't make sense. Dude, you know how many times my Facebook account's been hacked? Zero. You want to know why? Because I think of passwords that nobody else could think of. The only two times my Facebook or my Messenger has ever been hacked is because I had shitty passwords. It could be a 20 character password. That doesn't mean it's not something simple. Now, if you came up with a password like I quit my job for this, nobody's going to think that's a password. Yes, it can. You know how hard it is or how easy it is to turn an algorithm into a search engine for passwords, bro? It's not that hard, dude. You gotta be smarter than the average bear. And I doubt you're a Smokey the Bear type of guy, because you would be the type of person to set a forest on fire. I'm sorry, 2-4. I'm just trash talking Moken because I can. I've known him for 25 years. We barbecued together, we smoked together, we chilled together, you know, so but Moken, you're not thinking right. You shouldn't admit what? You shouldn't admit to that you know me for that long, bro? Let's see how much your voice comes through the next podcast, bro, on Monday. I'll mute your ass so fast and put you in a corner and ground you. Oh, that you would burn it for? Yeah, you would be the type of person that would not put the coals out in the campfire before you left the campgrounds. You'd be like, it'll be all right. Next thing you know, you're hearing on the news on your way back home that the forest camp that you were at just burned down because your dumbass didn't put out all the coals. You also, Moken, would probably be the dumbass who would mow a yard, blow grass clippings into the street, and take somebody's motorcycle and ride across it to try to prove to them it's not like ice, it's perfectly fine. I was saying before everybody showed up in here, Ray, that it should be illegal on a federal level across every state that if you mow your grass, you need to find a way to remove the grass clippings off the streets because it's like ice to motorcyclists. There's no control over it. You have no control over your motorcycle. If somebody isn't responsible enough to leaf blow or sweep the grass clippings off the street. Damn, $500 fine? Woo. Yeah, bro. It's illegal here too, but it's not illegal in some states. Some states, they just don't care. You know? I got a customer. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, they don't think about that. And here's another thing, Ray, is this right here. I always tell everybody, I'm the type of person that will put a bumper sticker on my car that says watch out for motorcycles. I'm also the type of person that will jump my neighbor's ass if I see them not clean up the grass clippings. Cuz I got family members and friends that ride motorcycles. You guys ride motorcycles. Everybody in your guys' network rides motorcycles. And the last thing I need to know, to hear about, or to see is somebody get seriously injured or worse because of somebody's irresponsibility of general yard maintenance. That's just the way I am. And motorcyclists should not be forced to wear a helmet because of other people's stupidity. You should have your own choice to wear a helmet. I mean, granted, I suggest you wear a helmet if you're going on a highway trip across country or something like that. That's just being safe. There's a lot of states that it's a law you have to wear a helmet, which I say, fuck it. It's your own choice. You do what you want to do. I don't think there should be a law on that. But I also don't agree with the states like mine. Here in Illinois, they put a cheese grater up. Do you know what I'm talking about, Ray? Do you know what I'm talking about? The cheese grater? I'm going to explain this to you. On the highway, as you're driving through Illinois, and this is through the whole state of Illinois, okay? On the on the inside lanes, the the ditch that separates northbound and southbound traffic on the highway. On the inside, there is steel cable, 3 rows deep, that line the highway on the inside. Not guardrails like there is on the outside lanes, but on the inside lanes, there is steel cables. You know how many motorcyclists here in Illinois have lost their lives because of those cables? And they say it's not a hazard to motorcyclists. But yet, there's been 25 different rallies of motorcyclists who've been fighting against that and been shit on, and they've done it anyway. Yeah, it is not safe. I get the reason why they put it there, just to really stop a vehicle or a semi from crossing in from northbound to the southbound lane. But ain't that the reason why the guardrails are there? You don't need steel cables. The only reason why you're using steel cables is because it's only $10 cheaper a foot for steel cables than it is for full-blown guardrails. Yeah, they have those in Tennessee too. I don't like those, man. Motorcyclists don't like those, especially the motorcyclists here in Illinois. They really don't like those. So, I don't know. I just don't agree with it. And I agree with motorcyclists who do or don't want to wear a helmet. It should be totally your choice. It should not be the choice of the government or state, local, federal. It should not be that choice. It should be completely your choice if you want to wear a helmet or not. I got another customer. I'm putting you all on hold. Well, it's not only cars, Ray. It's also semi drivers. It's also pickup trucks. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's all vehicles. And they don't pay attention to motorcyclists. And they don't see you guys as, really tell you the truth. I'm gonna let a big secret out for everybody to know. And whoever agrees with what I'm saying, I'm just gonna say you're a piece of shit. But there is groups of people out there that do not want motorcycles on the street, period. Here in America, they think all motorcycles should be outlawed and taken off the streets. And that's just should not happen. That should not be a choice that these group of people should be making. To you people out there that hate motorcycles and think they should be outlawed in America, you're a piece of shit. You know, how about I sit there and say your electric vehicle should be banned in America? How about your little four-wheeler that you have scooting around in your backyard? That should be illegal. How about this? How about I come into your house and outlaw kitchen tables and make you sit on the floor? Okay? It's ridiculous that people think that way. If you think that motorcycles should be outlawed, then you don't need to follow me. You don't need to subscribe to me. You don't need to listen to this. Move on to the next channel. Okay? Because I believe in the American right and American freedom for anybody to live the way that makes them happy. So if that means they're living on two wheels, doing 80 mile an hour with their hair on fire and having a blast of their life and just having a blasted time and having fun, let them have fun, man. What the hell is wrong with you people? You know, that's what makes them happy. Being on two wheels, doing 80 mile an hour down the highway with their hair on fire. That's what makes them happy. Let them do it. You know? Exactly. Don't give it up. Yeah. I believe motorcycles is part of the American way, a part of American fiber and the fabric, and part of being the fabric of America. Exactly, bro. And that's why they call the Iron Horse. That's why exactly motorcycles are called the Iron Horse. You can't feel anymore unless you're skydiving, which I've never been, but unless you're skydiving, I believe that to the fullest. I've never experienced it. I've never had anybody to teach me how to drive a motorcycle. Uh, so I don't know what it's like, but I support it. You know, the motorcyclist I don't support is the idiots that make regular everyday riders look bad. You know, but you're gonna have that in every type of culture. You know, so that's just the way it is. But man, I hope y'all are going to enjoy the 4th of July. I hope y'all are safe and going to have fun tonight. Fire up them barbecues, crack open them beers, light your hair on fire, jump on your motorcycle and cruise and feel free. I only wish that was something I was able to do. But it is what it is. And I'm going to buzz out of here because I'm going to have to close up the story here in a few minutes and come back and go home and crash so I can come back and work open and close tomorrow. I may go live tomorrow sometime. I may not. But if I do go live, I want everybody to tell me how their night went and that they enjoyed and had fun and nothing bad happened. So until next time, later, y'all. Peace. Peace, love, biggins. Al Bundy rules. Y'all have a good one.